and obviously I'll have to talk to Amy.
You step anywhere near my daughter, and I'll make sure you've got zero chance of ever getting anybody pregnant again.
It's easy to blame me, but it takes two people to make a baby. Your daughter isn't as innocent as you think.
You nasty little git!
Are you coming on to me? Because I definitely would.
Oh, Amy! Oh, wait, Tracy, let him go. What are you doing? Tyler, get to work. You're late.
Because every single bloke she goes out with either, I don't know, walks out, or dies, or dates a sister.
Right, that's it! Not the cake! Back in! You're making a right seat! Want somebody out there? Come on!
Off you, the way she does. Or nag you, or treat you like a child.
Nobody treats me like a child.
Well, exactly. So what's the plan?
You mean, how did we steal a pub? Carefully.
Listen, Steve and Liz own half the pub each, right? But Steve owes you money, so that's your in. You know, he's the gazelle. He's the one that's limping at the back. Take him down, Tony. Maybe she is. Well, hopefully she'll do a better job with Oliver than she did with crazy Simon, but I'm not going to hold my breath.
Do you know what? You are a nasty piece of work.
No, babe, I just tell it how it is. Like I did earlier, when you were trying to cause trouble between me and Steve. And like I did the other day, when I was telling you some home truths about the golden boy.
Do you know what, Tracy? That's both my kids you've insulted now.
Oh, well, you know something, Leanne? Sometimes the truth hurts.
Yeah, you know what else hurts?
What?
A slap in the face.
What are you doing? Leanne, it's not
You're a
true.
psycho.
Oliver's
You're a psycho.
What the hell is going on?
Diane stood there like she actually gave a toss about Harry. You better take that back. Now, you raised one sex pest and then you invited another into your home, you stupid cow. She's all right. Ah! Mercedes!
Days with you and your scrubber family, and he'll realise what a mistake he's made. He likes his creature comforts and he'll come running back for them, Dawn. That's who he is.
No, mate, he's his own man now. He makes his own decisions, and he decided to be with me, okay? Now get out of my way.
Maybe he's with you now. But how long for, Dawn? To be a couple, you have to be equals.
Well, that would be waiting a few then.
You don't get away that easily.
But you can't have mine.
She should never have been yours!
Mate, please.
I only came to try to make things right. But I can't just leave her, can I, to this life?
Nothing. It was her idea. I was just pretending.
Shut up, you snivelling little coward. Call yourself a Mitchell.
Give it back.
Maybe you're not a Mitchell after all.
What do you mean?
Maybe your mummy just
pretended you were Phil's, when really you were somebody else's. But don't worry. Your secret's safe. I'm your new mummy now. Oh. Now, you know the rules.
Abby, your mum's only crying.
You know that, don't you, Ben? Get you out of all these scrapes you keep getting into, don't you? Oh, don't think you do. I'm gonna give your dad a call. Get him to pick up a film for you on his way home. Give you a bit more time to think. Stella? I wasn't really sick today. I just did it because I wanted Dad to stay. I know. Don't worry. I won't say anything. Thought you said no more secrets. Just a joke, silly. Be my mum.
I will kill you in your sleep if you don't walk through that door. I will come to you in the night and I will suffocate you in your bed. And your daddy will find your little dead body in the morning. He will have to bury you in the ground, just like your mummy. I'm gonna show your mums. You do as I say. You straighten yourself up.
She wants to text me.
You encourage her.
No, I don't. Then why reply to her? If something was going on, do you think I'd leave her messages on my phone?
I have told you time and time again to have nothing more to do with her.
And I keep her arms up.
That's enough. Don't you look at me like that.
Like what? You've just belted me again.
This is the only language you understand.
Please stop.
Taking a film of me in front of the police.
It wasn't me.
You carried on talking to her and then lied to me like the liar you are. Now apologise.
Apologise.
Yeah. Thank you. You don't think I like being like this, do you? I'm waiting.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Tim!
I'm sorry for upsetting you.
That's better.
You've been lying, haven't you? All along. Manipulating me. Manipulating everyone. While that poor man...
Is that off a mobile? Where'd you get that from?
Wait, I can explain, please. I wasn't.
Liar!
I told her to stay away.
Liar! It was about after you talked to them. The others would have found out sooner or later, so I told them.
Oh, well, I'm sorry that I got a bit cross that you nearly ripped my finger off on purpose.
I warned you yesterday.
Which is why I went to the police.
Bad move.
For you.
You think you're smart, don't you?
I'm not half as smart as you are. Because if I'd have done what you'd have done, I'd have been caught by now.
We're not so brave now, are we? I saw the police off today, and I'll see him off again if I have to. Nobody believes you.
You're hurting me.
You think this is pain? I haven't even started. You shut your pathetic little mouth off again, and I'll stitch that up and all. Got it?
Yeah.
Just you make sure you have. Job stuffing knickers into boxes will make up for it.
Well, no, but just why you have a read.
All I ever wanted to do was be a copper.
Yeah, I know
See,
that.
so is this it's like a vocation to me, a calling.
I think you're getting me wrong.
My community community and bring criminals to justice. And you want me to go from that to working alongside cretins like Kirk and Beth?
I'm only trying to help. Don't you think you're overreacting a bit?
You were the one who told me to have a one-night stand. I wouldn't have suggested it if I'd known you were riddled with a clout, and certainly not with a member of my own family. You don't get your meat where you get your potatoes. I'm not the only one to blame. Oh, it's never your fault, is it? Always someone else's. Ben's, mine. If people knew, you don't go down that road. I had nothing to do with this. Do you understand?
Abby, wow.
Silly girl burned herself. Under control now.
Sure? Yeah.
Kitchens can be dangerous places. It's good to be reminded of that. I don't think Abby will be Cecilia again, will you?
No.
Was ever gonna love you?
Abby! The baby!
She's got her bags packed up there.
She's got it all wrong. I'd never steal from you. You know that. Oh, mate, you got to believe me.
Shut your mouth, shut your mouth, shut your mouth. Joe, I got bags.
Yeah, well, don't let her wheedle away out of this one.
Me, no. I wasn't stealing, I swear. Why would I? I'm the one who's been helping. The one you've been confiding in.
What you done to Sylvie? How could you do that?
I did nothing to her. It's the dementia. She doesn't know what she's saying.
Stop lying.
All right. Wasn't he? It was a show. You all saw how she was with me. I was frightened, terrified of my life. I had to get away.
Robin.
Least and worse. Lee put us all in danger. Johnny, you got beaten. That was all Lee, and he's been forgiven.
His family.
All right. When she went off and abandoned you, it was me who stepped in. Me. And now you're all over her. Don't you smile at me! You should have drowned. I brought you into this world, me. You and me have always had a special bond. I love you. Oh, I love you. Anyone ever loved me? Tina, Johnny. You're everything to me. Lee!
No, you've gone too far this time. You know, I've just left my Linda in tears. Over the mess that you've left us in tears.
Linda! That's all that matters with you, isn't it? The minute she sank her claws into you, I knew I'd lost you. Stuck-up little cab, I wouldn't melt.
Lee, open that door now. Open that door. Come here. Come here.
Take that nasty mouth and get out of our lives.
You can't turn your back on me. I'll not let you.
And don't you come back here. Never.
Take your rubbish with you. You can't do this.
So,
It ain't over. I'll be back.
babe.
I curse you. Curse the lot of you. I hope you lose everything. And your precious pub. I curse you!
You shouldn't have come. I don't want to cause a scene. I said you shouldn't have come. You've got no right to be here. He didn't want you. I heard him tell you. He can't tell you now, but I can. I can speak for him. I am his wife. You blame me for everything, don't you?
Go on, get lost. You heard him.
Well, blame me for loving David if you like. It doesn't matter. But who do you blame for the fact he was at Home Farm that night? Don't you ever give up. He was coming away with me and James. He was leaving you.
That's enough, Kim.
Frank knows.
I know nothing of the sort.
And Biff.
Alex, did you? You're too old for him, Kim. And as far as his family's concerned, the wrong class. I'm offering you something real, something that can make us both happy. Kim, we've got to talk about this. If you just listen, I'm sure everything will be all right. Kim, you can't go like this. Let's just talk about it, will you? Kim! Kim!
I guess I should thank you for making me choose.
Don't worry. I'm sure James will appreciate having a martyr in the family.
Oh, I'm sure he will. Oh, now.
Please help me.
The key.
Whiskey.
How appropriate. Just like your father. He thought the key to life was in the bottom of a bottle.
Help me.
You know, you really shouldn't leave cash lying around the house. Nearly forgot.
Please.
You know, I'll miss you. It's been fun. I'll tell you what, there is one thing I can do for you that I couldn't do for Frank. Here. This one's on me. Bye, Chris.
A welcome home party. How lovely. You really shouldn't have, Graham.
Who are you?
Me. I own the place.
Where is he?
My mistake.
You get this sorted, or yours will come sooner than you think.
I remember you making threats before. You and the ugly sisters. Didn't quite go to plan there, did it?
I wouldn't go there if I were you.
Well, that's where your real love for me comes from, isn't it? I mean, if it wasn't for moi, poor old Mel wouldn't have burned in that fire. And he'd still be holding hands at our AA meeting. Tragic that the other one had to die too. Two for the price of one.
You sick bitch.
Hello, Warren.
Oh, and a new pair of shoes. That might be a girl thing. Men never get the whole shoe thing, do they? How can you spend that much money on a pair of shoes?
Prison? Yeah, for your murder.
I know that there is love in you. We'll find it together.
Off me! Now, do you believe me?
Jack.
Memories are better.
Do you get out of it, eh? I mean, you've got no money, no job, you're kipping on a couch with some old tart. What are you going to do when she's fed up of you scrounging? Move to some high-rise council flat, your kid being dragged up, sniffing glue by the time he's 10.
At least I'll not end up alone, like the leper that you are. Every time someone gets close to you, they see you for what you are and they run. You should wear a little bell. Let them know you're coming.
I could squeeze the life out of you right now. But I'd sooner leave you to your pathetic lot. You better see to your brats.
Put all that behind you. I saw him, Stacey. I was there. I saw him scrabbling up onto that roof. Scared. Running because of you. I heard him call you. What was it like? Do you think? Looking down. Nowhere to turn. Trapped. And then seeing you. How scared did he feel when he realised that he was going to die? Do you ever think about that? Do you ever think that it should have been you up there? You that fell, you that's lying dead on the pavement. Why don't you just do us all a favour and jump off, Stacey? Let that little girl have a life without a murderer for a mother. That's what you are. You're a murderer. You don't deserve Ryan's love. You don't deserve anyone's love, not even the love of that little girl.
You're wrong. You're wrong. That's my little girl. That's my daughter. She's the only one I really care about.
And Ryan? Let him go. Please. Do the right thing for once and tell the truth. Just confess.
I can't do that. I can't. I have to protect my little girl. I'm going.
No,
yes,
no,
I'm going.
No, you're not going anywhere.
You've got no proof, Janine. You can't stop me.
What are you going to do?
You're going to stab me.
What about if you did it again? What about if you tried to kill me?
What?
What have you done? What you've done to me.
Look at what you've done to me.
Are you going to get away with this one, Stace?
Open the door. Open the door.